We'll now take a look at some of the repairs that were made to the 1952 Motorola radio. First of all, put in new electrolytics here. Managed to mount them right at the tube socket. And then all paper caps were replaced with Mylar. Wasn't too many caps in it. And then to fix the IF cans, I put in 100 picofarad capacitors to replace the old mica sheets. I drilled out the base of the old IF can to remove the top insulating wafer. I removed the mica and then trimmed back the leads inside the can so that the old mica capacitors, the bad caps, are out of the circuit. Then I used 100 picofarad ceramic caps down here to provide the capacitance in the IF circuit. You can use 22 picofarad caps in FM circuits. In AM you use 100. Now I've got a cable tie holding this IF can back together. It doesn't look all that great, but was able to salvage the IF can that way. They're pretty scarce. Unless you rob parts out of another radio, you're not going to find another IF can. So I was able to get this one back going again. Look at the top of the chassis next. Another thing I noticed was that somebody had put a wrong tube in here. In the 12AV6 socket, someone had put a 12BA6, which was bad. I put it into the 12BA6 that was the wrong tube in there. I put it into the 12BA6 socket here once I got the correct tube in, and that 12BA6 didn't light up. So I don't know if someone was trying to disable the radio and not make it work, or I don't know what, but they had the wrong tube in that socket. It wasn't even a good tube to begin with. It didn't even light up. We've got all the correct tubes in now, and it is functional. Had to repair the dial cord drive. It had corroded, and I had to file and clean these posts so that the dial cord would work. Okay, I'll now plug in the isolation transformer, and we'll get the radio working. It does have an isolation capacitor to isolate the line from the chassis, but for the utmost in safety, I like to use an isolation transformer when operating it out of the cabinet. I've got it just hooked up to a test speaker up here.
You and Mitch talk about this because you guys are a lot more educated on this than I would be, but one side of the argument is guys need to throw more.
Don't get the best reception in this building. Probably get better reception at home.
We're gonna have green government. Yes.
Got some interference. We do get all the major stations.
It's trying to curry favor with the feminized elements. There's no question.